Namaskar. We are back with Sri Ramakrishna Kathamrita. Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jeevanam Kavi Bhiriditam Kalmashapaham Shravana Mangalam Sri Madadatam Bhuvi Grunantiye Bhurida Janaham. Sri Ramakrishna Kathamrita Pratham Bhag Pratham Khondo Pancham Porichhed. And we have seen this Pancham Porichhed, M, a changed person, with the ego crushed step by step, the egotistic tendencies, his nature of arguing with Sri Ramakrishna is all over the past, it is history. And Sri M has started this new chapter in his life, the Pancham Porichhed, the fifth chapter of Sri Ramakrishna Kathamrita, first volume, first part, fifth chapter. And if you notice, yesterday we have read the starting of this chapter, that now Sri M has put Sri Ramakrishna on the pedestal of a guru. He has started considering Sri Ramakrishna to be his spiritual guru. How? He has started this chapter with the shloka saluting Sri Ramakrishna as guru. Other two chapters, he started off, yes, with the salutations to guru. But the fifth chapter, if we notice it, Samsararnava ghore yaha karanadhara swarupakaha namostu Ramakrishnaya tasmai Shri Gurave namaha. Salutations to Sri Ramakrishna, who is the guru. Salutations to this guru, who, like the captain of a ship, is helping us cross this deep ocean of worldliness. Now, Sri Ramakrishna as the guru. And with that attitude, Sri M has started this dialogue with Sri Ramakrishna, asking humbly, Binit Bhave, what he has asked, first question, Ishvare ki kore mon hoy. How can we fix our minds on God? And Sri Ramakrishna has most lovingly answered to this doubt. Sri Ramakrishna said, Ishvarer naam gungan shorbada korte hoye. Chanting the name of the Lord all the time, and Satsango, the company of devotees, company of holy people, company of saints, company of the enlightened people. This will act as a fence in protecting this just newly upcoming sapling of your spiritual devotion. It is like a small plant, small sapling which needs to be protected. Otherwise, the goats and the cattle, they will come and eat up the plant, destroy it. So this small, tiny, just come up sapling of the spiritual devotion. The devotion to the holy feet of the Lord needs to be protected by constantly chanting the name of the Lord and by satsanga. You can also meditate at any of these three places. Sri Thakur said, Mone, Kone, or Bone, either in the deep inner core of your mind, of your heart, or a secluded corner of your home, or maybe even go to forest once in a while, sit there in seclusion, meditate, think upon God, meditate upon the real and unreal. God is only real, rest all else is unreal. It is all temporary. So discriminate between real and unreal. Fix this will help you fixing your mind on God. What is real? God is the only reality in this world, in this universe, in this existence. And discriminating upon this, meditating upon this, the unreal thing is to be eliminated from the mind, is to be discarded, is to be renounced. Sri M further asks another question, and Sri Ramakrishna beautifully replies it. Not only just a simple reply, but with examples to imbibe the teaching in the mind of his beloved disciple. Sri Ramakrishna's teachings, for that matter, they are so vast, so deep, so immense. In fact, whenever I read from the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna and meditate upon his teachings, I always am reminded of words of our beloved Ma. She said to one of her disciples, "What shall I instruct you about? Words of Sri Ramakrishna are recorded in books." Here, they are all recorded by Sri M and others. Words of Sri Ramakrishna are recorded in books. If you follow even one of his instructions, there are hundreds of instructions that Sri Ramakrishna has given. Ma says, even you follow just one of his instructions, you will achieve everything in this life. Whatever is the ultimate goal in your life of reaching, of realizing the Godhood, you will achieve just by following one of his instructions. And here we have got these instructions in hundreds. Can't we follow a few of them at least? The master asks again, beneath the bhabe, with most humility, humbly he asks, সংসারে কি রকম করে থাকতে হবে? How should one remain in this world? How should one stay in this worldly life? How should one lead this worldly life? The worldly life of contradictions, the worldly life of dualities, the worldly life of paradoxes. How should one stay in this world? And Sri Ramakrishna. This particular passage is Sri M has titled as Gruhastha Sannyas Upay Nirjane Sadhon. Renunciation for the householders. And what is the remedy? Austerities, meditation in seclusion, like Mone, Kone, or Boni. Now Sri Ramakrishna is answering this question of Sri M. সংসারে কি রকম করে থাকতে হবে? সব কাজ করবে, কিন্তু মন ঈশ্বরেতে রাখবে। স্ত্রী, পুত্র, বাপ, মা সকলকে নিয়ে থাকবে ও সেবা করবে, যেন কত আপনার লোক। কিন্তু মনে জানবে যে তারা তোমার কেউ নয়। Sri Ramakrishna replies, do everything, do all the work, but keep your mind on God. You serve your family members, your wife, your children, parents, father, mother. Serve everyone as if they are, yes, your own people. With all due care, with all due attention, with all love and affection, take care of them, serve them. Kintu, but know in your heart of hearts, tomar keu noy, no one is yours. And To substantiate this teaching, Sri Ramakrishna gives several examples. We will see a few of them here. বড় মানুষের বাড়ির দাসী সব কাজ করছে কিন্তু দেশে নিজের বাড়ির দিকে মন পড়ে আছে আবার সে মনিবের ছেলেদের আপনার ছেলের মতো মানুষ করে বলে আমার রাম আমার হরি কিন্তু মনে বেশ জানে এরা আমার কেউ নয় At a rich man's house, the maid servant does all the work, everything she does, as if she is one of the family members in that household. But all the time, she knows very well, my house is there in the village. She very well keeps it in her mind. My house is there in the village. And with that attitude, she does all the work in the rich man's house. She even rears up his children like her own. My Ram, my Hori, my this, my child. But she knows very well. Amar keu noy. Neither this Ram nor Hari, the children of the master, they are mine. No, they are not mine. No one here in this household, nothing in this household is mine. She is just a maid servant. Like that. Stay in the house. Serve everybody. Love everybody. But no one is yours. Amar keu noy. Again, Thakur gives another example. Kochop jole chore bedaye. Kintu তার মন কোথায় পড়ে আছে জানো আড়ায় পড়ে আছে যেখানে তার ডিমগুলি আছে সংসারের সব কর্ম করবে কিন্তু ঈশ্বরে মন ফেলে রাখবে the mother tortoise, she wanders all around in the water. The entire river is hers. The span of water is hers to roam around. But while she is roaming around, her mind is always on the bank. Why? Because there are eggs, her eggs there on the bank. Our eggs are there. So, roam around everywhere, do all the thing, but keep your mind on the bank where we have left our eggs, like the tortoise. And Thakur further cautions that without developing love or devotion for the God, ঈশ্বরে ভক্তি লাভ না করে যদি সংসার করতে যাও তাহলে আরো জড়িয়ে পড়বে বিপদ শোক তাপ এ সবে অধৈর্য হয়ে যাবে আর যত বিষয় চিন্তা করবে ততই আসক্তি বাড়বে This is a wonderful word of caution that Thakur is giving. If we get into this world without developing a devotion or love for the lotus feet of the Lord, what will happen? You will again and again get deeply entangled into the world if you don't have that strong pull from God. You will get entangled in the world. Bipad, shok, tap, the misfortunes, the miseries, the ills of the world, এসবে অধৈর্য হয়ে যাবে. All these, the misfortunes, the ills of the world, the grief and miseries, they will make you lose your mental balance. You won't be steady. আর যত বিষয় চিন্তা করবে, when you start thinking of the worldly matters, ততই আসক্তি বাড়বে. Your attachment to them will keep on increasing, will keep on increasing, will keep on increasing. As much you think of the worldly matters, the more attachment will come in you. So, this is the wonderful teaching of Sri Thakur. Can we start following just one of them, and we will attend to everything in life? So simple, such a simple formula our Ma has given. Here is the treasure of teachings, the bhandar, huge storehouse of teachings. And Sri Thakur, all through the Kathamrita, will be doing this to his beloved disciple, M, or others. Whenever Thakur is talking to others, even those small points M is noting down after going back his home. And in the end, earlier Sri M never thought of bringing these teachings in the form of a book. He had kept it just for himself, for his own emancipation, for his own liberation, for his own enlightenment. But he was Thakur's child. Thakur never kept anything for himself. He distributed it all among his children. And likewise, Sri M, having initially put these teachings in short notes for his own purpose, finally brought them all out as Sri Ramakrishna Kathamrita, and he has shown us the way of liberation. He has given us the path of getting enlightened through Thakur's teachings. And Ma has told us, just follow one of these. Sufficient. Nothing, you need not do anything more. So there we have started reading out Sri Thakur's teachings. In this chapter directly to M. Otherwise, if not directly to M, to other devotees, and M putting them down on paper for future use. So this is all about today's reading from Pancham Adhyay. Tomorrow we will see how Thakur has further explained this query of Sri M as to how to live in this world. We stop here today, and we will take up further reading tomorrow. Om Namah Shri Bhagavate Ramakrishna. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.